but I guess there's a reason for that. In closing, I want to say just a few words about Cameo. Ladies and gentlemen, there's always a conflict about, I'm Lebanese, so I'm not an Arab. I'm an Arab and not Lebanese. Forget it. You're from the Middle East. That's where you're from. And get together and use the clout and the ability and the knowledge and the sincerity of this Arab American. And let the community know that we're here, that we know something, that we're good for the community, and that we can run the community better than they're running it. And let's do something about it. And you do something about it with leadership. You've had leadership for 10 years under Abby Mina, who did a great job of trying to keep this thing together under very tough areas of decision that he had to make. So please, think about joining Cameo. Think about supporting Cameo. And we will get people here in office, in different offices, that will make our community better. We started again this year. My grandson, Paul Marnichek, is just a councilman in North Royalton. That's a beginning. And let's do that, because it's so important. You know, I have a firm belief. I have a great priest. That's my priest. I have a great deacon and a dear, dear friend of mine for years, and another brother, Deacon George Khoury. Father Peter is such a great priest that he's good for the community because he knows the difference. So let's learn from them. Let's learn from the Amman. Let's learn from the St. Elias. Let's learn from these priests that there's a lot of good in us, and we can work together if we think together. Again, thank you so very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Richard. Most well-deserved. And thank you, Bill Michelini, on behalf of the City of Seven Hills. Our next honoree goes to Assad's Bakery, which was founded in 1989 by Mike and Fred Assad. Their business began as a vision to supply Cleveland with its diverse melting pot of people, the healthiest and highest quality of pocket pita bread. Along with their pita bread that is baked fresh every day, their pita bread has become famous all over the country. Assad's Bakery also has a vast selection of imported Mediterranean foods, along with daily hot food and catering. Mike and Fred have built their company on quality and customer satisfaction, along with their sincere generosity and support of many Arab American organizations. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mike and Fred Assad of Assad's Bakery.
I can beat all these people in front of me. You know, I don't know what am I going to say after all this. All I can say, I appreciate it. I'm honored, and we look to support you and you know, support the community for another 30 years maybe. Thank you.
my brother friend said, we appreciate the honor, and actually we're the ones that are honored. And to support such a great organization such as Cameo, and to continue our service for, like my brother said, another 30 years, and at least 30 years. So, God bless you all. Thank you very much. We don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you, and have a great night.
Before we have our closing remarks, we have a bit of a surprise, as I believe we have a birthday girl in our presence. Now she's starting to blush, I can see that. Where is Justice Maureen O'Connor? Happy birthday, Justice. The heir to justice is either going to love us or she's going to kill us. They restricted me on it, Justice. I was going to do some other things, but I behave myself. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Ahmed Nassar from the U.S. Census Bureau.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ahmed Assad. I'm with the U.S. Census Bureau. Our journey started with our community a couple of years ago. We were introduced to Cameo, this beautiful organization that at grassroots, and they understood the power of numbers, and they understood the grassroots and the work of the community. And they assisted us and guide us through the whole 2 years to make sure our community is well represented, well cared for, and well counted. And they present the community with the job opportunities and other benefit that actually comes with the census numbers. And I can't thank them enough, from Joe Sharif to Pierre Bijani to Mr. Abe Mina and others. And to do so actually to the most of the faces that we see in the dinner tonight. I'm very grateful, and give me a great pleasure and honor to represent Cameo with a flag. And thank you, appreciation from the Census Bureau and myself. Thank you so much, and well deserved.